Have you ever wondered what a country is capable of building with a near unlimited budget? Well, over the last few years, Saudi Arabia has been adamant to show us, announcing a slew of mega projects that are equal parts impressive and insane. And if a massive city in the shape of a line and an industrial complex in the shape of an octagon wasn't enough to convince you that there is no limits to what money and imagination can do, the latest of the country's mega projects might just do the trick. In 2017, the kingdom's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman outlined a plan to create a hyper-luxury tourist destination in a previously untouched region by the Red Sea. Part of the country's Vision 2030, this project promises to transform the desert country into an island paradise, rivaling the likes of the Maldives or Bora Bora in just over a decade. How will they pull it off? In this video, I'll give you the lowdown. The Red Sea project is currently under construction on an undeveloped stretch of Saudi's west coast. Spread over 10,000 square miles in the Tabuk province in the northwest, the region is marked by untouched islands, beaches, mountains, desert areas, and dormant volcanoes. It is also home to the fourth largest barrier reef. According to Red Sea Global, the developer behind the project, the region is the ideal location for Saudi to cement its status as a major tourist destination, as it lies at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa. This puts it within 10 to 12 hours of many international cities and makes it as accessible as hubs like Dubai and Cairo. But what exactly is the kingdom building? Well, this is where it gets truly interesting. Saudi Arabia announced that by 2030, the Red Sea project will be home to a staggering 50 boutique resorts with 8,000 rooms and 1,300 residential and commercial properties spread across 22 untouched islands. The project also has 6 inland sites, including an airport, a mountain resort, and a nursery spanning over 1 million square meters. On the Ummahat Islands, Red Sea Global has already built 2 resorts, the St. Regis Red Sea Resort and Nujuma, a Ritz-Carlton reserve, which offers stunning views of the crystal blue waters and a host of water sport activities. Guests on this archipelago can dine in any one of several fine dining restaurants, go snorkeling in the reef, or relax in the wellness area. Over on Shura Island, which is about 30 minutes from the airport, the developers have planned to build 11 low-rise resorts designed to look like coral washed up on the beach. The Shura Island will also be home to a golf course and a marina. The Sheibara Island will house guests in one of several reflective overwater pods that look like a scene straight out of a science fiction movie. Also on the island are several inland villas inspired by sand dunes that offer unparalleled privacy. The island will be accessible by a 45-minute boat ride from the mainland. And then there's Amala, the most ambitious of the island projects. Covering over 1,500 square miles, this region will be home to 25 hotels, 950 residential villas, and a yacht club by 2027. Beyond that, it will also host the Triple Bay Wellness Center, a marina to attract the international yachting community, and a massive marine life institute, which, apart from being a research center, will offer guests a host of unique experiences, including underwater walkways and night diving. The developers say that only 5% of Amala's land will be developed, with the remainder taken up by a natural reserve. The Red Sea project also has grand plans for the mainland. Apart from an international airport, the area will also host 2 resorts, Desert Rock, set in a valley between 2 mountains, and Six Senses Southern Dunes, which lies in the desert. By the coast, plans are to build a state-of-the-art residential and commercial area that will house the 14,000 individuals employed for the Red Sea project. Called Turtle Bay, this area will be made up of corporate offices, houses, and restaurants, plus host a wide range of leisure and recreational facilities for its residents. The homes will also be built following the strictest environmental standards. Red Sea Global says each of these projects is built on the principles of regenerative tourism. Once complete, 100% of the region will be powered by solar and wind energy. 5 massive solar farms have already been built to power the first phase. To further showcase its commitment to building a zero-emission hub, the team will also deploy a massive fleet of electric vehicles to ferry passengers within the region. In 2023, developers announced that they had already built the largest off-grid EV charging network in Saudi Arabia, with 150 stations spread across the first phase. According to Red Sea Global, it was decided early into the planning phase that only 22 of the 90 islands in the region would be developed to protect the natural ecosystem of the archipelago. 9 islands were declared special conservation zones. The construction of a project of this scale will understandably take place over a few phases. However, unlike other projects in the country, which are yet to be seen beyond 3D animations, the first phase of the Red Sea project is well underway. 2 of the many planned luxury resorts, the St. Regis Red Sea Resort and the Six Senses Southern Dunes, have already begun welcoming guests, while the Ritz-Carlton property, Nujuma, has already started taking bookings. By the end of 2024, the developers estimate 3 more resorts will be open and be joined by another 19 in 2025. The airport, slated to be completed by 2025, received its first international flight from Dubai in April of this year. The Red Sea International Airport also saw the launch of a seaplane project earlier this year, a plan to ferry passengers across the island region in one of several charter planes. In March of this year, the project officially went global after one of the world's most popular soccer players, Cristiano Ronaldo, made 2 posts urging his 630 million followers to visit the Red Sea. Ronaldo was staying at the St. Regis, currently the most expensive hotel in the kingdom, with rooms going for about $1,700 a night. At the pace of which construction is going, it's very likely that Saudi Arabia will meet its target of completing the Red Sea project by 2030. When it does, it's expected to create 70,000 new jobs and add up to 22 billion Saudi riyals to the country's GDP. The only question is, will it be enough to draw in the tourists, given the country's stringent religious laws and deeply conservative beliefs?